Hello, how are you doing? Okay, uh, please take a look of this very interesting video and we will be right back.
Don't work for money. Correct. Money is debt. I use debt as money. And everybody thinks getting in debt is bad. Well, who told you that? I think the stock market is for losers. Why would you put money in the stock market when it's manipulated? That's what I think about. That's what my brain is focusing on all the time. And I don't pay taxes. The question is, how is it I don't pay taxes? I can tell you. That's an important question because most people cheat on their taxes because they hate taxes so much. But you don't have to cheat on taxes if you understood how money was working. You think Donald Trump pays taxes? No, I know him. He's my friend. We don't pay taxes. That's the question. How is it we do that? That's an intelligent question. The reason you can't ask me this question because you don't know how I do it.
So, what comes in your mind after watching this video? My question is, what comes in your mind after watching this video? Well, there are a couple of things he has discussed. Everybody can think in different ways, different angle. When I first saw this video, it made me think something differently, different way, and which is the currency value is zero. Everybody is gonna say, how the currency value is zero. Well, the currency value it is zero because as an individual you cannot understand the currency value is zero. You have to think as a whole. Do not think as a individually. Think as a whole, like as a whole nation. You understand? Then you can understand the currency value is zero. Well, let me give you a couple of examples and make you understand. Yes, there is a currency value is zero. For example, you are living in the country UK, USA, or Australia, India, Pakistan, wherever you are living, and if you do not have any vegetables, you do not have any fruits, you do not have any seafoods, you do not have any natural sources, you do not have any animals, and like all seafood stuff. So what you gonna do with the money? Now you understand. The money will worth nothing because the the things, other things which they worth, they are the money. Basically they are the wealth. The currency or money definition is which transfer wealth from one place to another place. It is called currency. You understand? So I have gave you example, if you do not have anything in your country, so you just have a money. So what you gonna get it from the money? Nothing, obviously nothing. Yeah, so this is the first example I have gave you. When the word started and there was nothing like a currency. There was just things, goods, or people making anything. They are just doing barter system. If the one person making something and he is giving to second person and exchanging, from one to each other, so it's called barter system. So that after that should need to be replaced with something, it's called currency. So then they made it coins currency, like coppers or gold or silver coins. So they came into existence. After that, the currency notes, currency been introduced from the countries. Yeah, so the currency value it is itself zero. Nothing you can buy if you do not have other things. Also, the countries, most of the countries, they do not print a lot of currency. Why? Because so many people, they have in their mind this question, why they do not print so much currency and make everybody rich, or and give it to people, or just get rid of the loans, everything is stuff like that. Well, so the behind the logic and the reason is this, because they cannot print so much currency because they do not have that much assets. They only print that much currency whatever they can afford to live. because if they print so much currency, and what is gonna happen, the inflation will come up. So inflation is that you have less goods, and you have more currency, and the goods, everything will get expensive. You understand? The food will get expensive, the houses will get expensive, the cars, they will get expensive, everything will get expensive. You understand? So that's why, so the country do not print so much currency, right? So they only print currency whatever they think they have the asset, and whatever they have backup, as a as a wealth in stock, right? So this is the very easy way I have explained you why the currency value is zero, right? So another thing, if you want to become rich, if you want to make your country rich, what you need to do, you need to focus on production, you need to focus on manufacturing, you need to focus on IT, you need to do some things, you need to work for the wealth, not for money. You understand? So work for wealth, not for money. Money is a tool which can transfer your wealth from one place to another. If you want to grow your country's economy, then you have to work for the wealth, not for money. Yeah, let me give you a couple of examples, the Western countries like UK, USA, Canada, Australia, they have done a lot of work in IT, and China, Japan, Germany, and other some countries, they have worked for doing manufacturing physical items, so many things they are making. The basic ingredient from day one, they are the same, I gave you the example, and there are so many natural assets like a gas, petrol, or any other, or many other things. So in olden days, the animals you use for traveling, and now vehicles of bikes industry, aeroplane industry, they replace those animals, and then communication is being replaced with the iPhones and other things, so, and the phones, phone stuff like that. Everything's evolving. World has achieved so much, and the world is now growing day by day, and that so many things are keep coming in the market. If you want to be a part of the business, so just think people, wherever people are frustrated, where people are not happy, so if you can solve the people's problem, that is your business, right? So just look at the problems, people's problem, and or animals problem, wherever. So if you can solve the people's, animals, or creature problems, and it is your business. Yeah, so just to look at around and see where the people are frustrated, where the people, what the people they want it, and what how they want it, and what is the convenient things for them, and what are the good thing, the people, farmers, they're working in the fields. If you can make any tools to make their life easy, the people who are working in the offices, if you can make anything for them to make their life easy, and the people who are working in the hospital, and the security departments, or wherever in the world, the people, wherever the people are working, if you can make anything for them which can make their life easy, and that will be your business. To explain you a very easy way to how you can make yourself and your country rich, and you need to focus on manufacturing, production, IT, inventions, and do so much things. In IT you can do websites, you can do apps, and you can do so many things. Let me give you example of assets of wealth. So if you can grow tomatoes in your gardens, in your home garden, and that is your wealth, that is your asset. People just making so many bikes or cars, and if the people they start making so many dresses, pants, shirts, jeans, or phones, you understand? So you will see the things will get very cheap. The phone prices will be very low, the tomatoes are going to be very cheap, and the houses they're going to be very cheap as well. So So this is the example I have gave you from the minimum to maximum. So whatever you can build, this is your asset. So focus on production, focus on manufacturing, focus on IT, and make a heap of the goods. If you are manufacturing the jeans, manufacture jean as much as you can. If you are farming, grow maximum vegetables, fruits, or maximum as you can. And if you are doing anything, any manufacturing, so manufacture whatever you can and sell nationwide, city-wise, or all around the world. And this is your asset. This way your country economy will grow, you will become rich, your country gonna become rich as well, everybody is gonna be rich. And this is the easiest way I have explained you how you can make yourself rich and your country. One thing I need to mention, if you are selling second-hand things, second-hand mobile, second-hand cars, this will help the economy to flow, not grow. You understand? So if you want your country economy will grow, you need to have production. You need to have production from first hand. You understand? In China, people have industry in their homes. Everybody, they are making so many things, and selling locally, internationally, everywhere. And this is also comes in assets. So every business is an asset. And I'm not saying do not work as a job. Like basically, if you are working as a job, so just spend some money and focus making wealth. You understand? Because whatever you earning end of the month, if you spend all that money, your balance is zero. Save some, like 70% money you can spend wherever it goes, like old or basic necessities. You keep carry on working, but focus saving some money and spend on wealth, and start working for wealth as well. And you can do from some small level, and you can grow slowly. Money minus expenditure, the balance is zero. So if you do not focus making wealth, so you cannot grow. If you want to be grow and you want your country economy grow, you need to focus on the wealth, not money, right? Education system need to be review. They need to produce more skills, because education itself, that's fine, but if it does not give you much skills, so you cannot do much work for your country, for yourself. You understand? So education system, this need to be reviewed. And every schools or unis, they must have a skill education as well, one period of skill education, so where they can teach the children, the skills, different kind of skills. So wherever they feel happy and comfortable, they can carry on, they stick those children with that skill. From there they can later on make some sort of manufacturing plant, industry, or anything. They can start doing things like that. So the way the China is making so much production, so why cannot UK, why cannot USA, why cannot Pakistan, why cannot India, why cannot other Middle East or the African countries, right? So thank you very much for staying with me, and see you later. Thank you very much. Bye.